Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm just enjoying some beer here. We're just gonna get right into it pretty much and dance to whatever music I was playing on here. But I'm just starting off with the e.l.f. concealer by e.l.f., which I already said that. I'm just popping that all over my lid pretty much as a base. You can use a concealer or an actual eyeshadow base, but I find concealer works best. So yeah, I'm just popping that all on there, making sure to blend it nicely with my finger. And then you guessed it right, we're gonna be using the So Jaded palette by Kathleen and Colourpop. Okay, I know I've been using it a lot, but I just love it. So I'm using the Royal Jewels color and this e.l.f. fluffy eye blender eyeshadow brush, and I'm basically gonna be using that to just blend that color all over my crease and kind of above the crease actually, just because I am going to be doing more of a dramatic look, so I really want this color to help blend everything together. So I'm just bluffing like this out as pretty much as high as my brow bone. I'm just taking my time to kind of build it up and blend it in, and then I'm taking ametrine, which is this like purpley color with, it's like a mauve color actually, with like gold reflex in it, which I actually tapped off. You guys saw in the video, you guys could actually see the glitter like going all over. But yeah, I just basically tapped off the glitter so it could be a little bit more of a matte version of that color, and it worked pretty good. Pretty go. What the hell is that word? Pretty good. So yeah, I'm just blending that in to my crease, kind of on top of that other shade that I had on there, and I'm just blending it in and building up the color as much as I want. You can definitely modify it to however you'd like either build it up or take some off, you know, like just don't apply as much. But I find that like this, it just worked best to blend all the other shades. Then I took my Precious, which is this bone, oh my god, I cannot talk, this bone shade, and I'm just using that to blend the other two colors. I always do this with like a bone kind of shadow to help everything just kind of blend out even better and seamlessly. And here we go, drinking break. And then I'm taking this shade and I'm gonna be popping that on my outer V. This is such a nice color, and I'm basically just patting this shade first. Actually I spent a lot of time building this color up, but at first I'm just like literally patting it. I'm not picking up a lot on the brush. I'm basically going a little bit at a time just so I can build up the intensity as much as I want. I don't want to put too much on there and then not be able to blend. So I'm just basically patting it on, and then I'm starting the blending kind of process. So I'll start blending the edges little by little, and I'm actually going to be switching to a different brush just so I can blend even better. But I'm just taking my time with the shade, especially with reds. You definitely want to be taking your time in terms of blending and kind of building on the color. Here I'm going over that other brush that I was using with the bone shade, and I'm just basically using that to again help the blending and make it look a little bit more seamless on the edges. This was definitely one of those shades that I took my time to again build it up, blend it, build it up, and blend it. I think you should definitely take the time to just kind of build on the shades that you want, and just blend so that it'll look as seamlessly and as blended as possible. There you go. Then I took Sapphire, which is this blue shade. I basically took like the smallest amount on the tip of this brush. This is like a tapered little brush, so I just took that on the tip to really smoke out the outer V. Here you guys can see I'm actually going kind of straight into my eyelid with it, just to really smoke out the outer V. I don't want it to be like too deep inside on the part of my lid or anything, so I'm just specifically keeping that on the outer V of my eye. And then I took the NYX glitter primer, and I actually didn't show you guys this, but I actually kind of made a little mixture. I mixed the elf concealer with the glitter primer because I wanted it to have a little bit of like a tint to it, and it worked pretty well. I don't know if it even helped because then I put these eyeshadows that are matte on top, so it wasn't really necessary. Like, I could have just gone with the concealer, but I was just kind of experimenting, and I didn't really know how to do this look, so I was just kind of going with it. So yeah, you don't have to. You can just cut your crease with concealer like a regular person, not have to like mix anything. But I actually mixed 2 shades on my lid. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. I mixed these 2, which is turquoise and sapphire, and then on top of that I placed this shade, which I didn't see the name, but I placed that shade right on top of it. I basically applied those 2 colors at the bottom because I wanted it to be like really nice and blue and rich, which with this shade on by itself, it wouldn't be as like blue and deep. So I definitely wanted to just make it as blue as possible, and I feel like this just worked perfectly. Here I'm actually taking a clean brush. It didn't have anything on it. I just wanted to go over the edges a little bit of where I placed that primer, that glitter primer, and just to kind of help so that there's nothing sticky in there or anything like that. And I was actually taking some of the glitter off with that brush because, girl, I had a lot of fallout, you know what I mean? But then I took the NYX glitter primer again, and I just took a little bit and dabbed it on top of that shadow because I'm actually gonna go in with the pressed glitter opal right on top of it to make it like just come to life. This is where the magic is at. Like, I loved this look, but then when I placed the glitter, I was just like, oh my god, like holy, it just looks beautiful. I love the way this popped. And then I took Garnet, which is that shade that we took our time with, and I placed a little bit of that on the outer V just to kind of help blend the edges because that blue was kind of like just chilling there, so I definitely needed to blend it into the outer V. So I'm just using that very lightly, very light tapping motions. Whenever you have glitter on your lid, just try not to like go ham on there, especially if you have your face done, which you shouldn't, but if you do, just use very light tapping motions so that you don't get glitter all over your face. And then I just use that my precious shade, which is that bone color shade, right on my brow bone and on those other shades, just to kind of help it blend it a little bit better. Here I didn't show you guys, but I took Sapphire, which is that dark blue deep color, and I placed that on the outer V again. I wanted it to be a little bit deeper and a little bit darker on the outer V, and I feel like it just kind of helped everything come together because you have the brightness from the glitter, and then it just darkens as it gets to the outer V. So I thought it was perfect. And here you go, guys, this is how it should be looking. I went actually ahead and did the other eye off camera, and that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what I should do next. What colors? What do you want to see? And yeah, let's just go ahead and party now because this look is bomb. You feel me? Alrighty, bye guys.